Welcome back. We are so fortunate to have this magnificent playground in our backyard, nestled in the Laurel Mountains. It's a place to enjoy the outdoors, summer, winter, spring, and fall. We're, of course, talking about Seven Springs Mountain Resort. We all know it for winter sports, but summer at Seven Springs is just as fun with swimming, biking, hiking, golf, tennis, and a lot of festivals.
Yeah, Seven Springs just wrapped up its Fireworks and Food Trucks Festival this past weekend, and now coming up this weekend is the first time ever for the Pennsylvania Beer Festival. Alex Moser, Director of Marketing and Communications for Seven Springs, is here to tell us what's on tap for this first ever beer festival at the resort, and along with them is one of the dozens of brewers taking part, Brian Eaton, co-founder of Grist House Craft Brewery. So thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
This is such a great idea because so many people are into craft beer, and to have it across the state all in one place, that's a real opportunity.
We've done a celebration of Pennsylvania wine for years at Seven Springs. In the end of August, everyone knows at the wine festival. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to do the same thing for beer, because beer, as you just said, is getting pretty prominent in the state of Pennsylvania. So we are doing a celebration of beer basically, and PA Beer Fest is this weekend.
Brian, I know a lot of people in Pittsburgh know Grist House, and probably more than just in Pittsburgh. But tell me what it's like to take part in a festival like this, because you get to hang out and mill about with other breweries too.
Yeah, which is great. It's a 2-day festival, so we're going to have a lot of opportunity to meet some of our colleagues from across the state, which is really great. So being able to bring so many brewers together, especially at a place like Seven Springs, is going to be a blast. And we're looking forward just as much as I think the people are going to be there trying the beer.
And I love that you actually have beer education classes. So it's not just drinking beer. You're going to learn about the flavors, what to taste for, and the food to pair with it too, right?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. There's a beer tasting every weekend on every all the time. These guys get asked all the time to go to it. We wanted to make something unique. Besides being in the mountains, at the base of a mountain outside in the beautiful Laurel Highlands at Seven Springs, we wanted to offer some other things. And really that would be, let's teach people about the beer. Let's not come and just drink as much beer as possible, which, I mean, people
that's
probably
allowed. But
that's allowed and encouraged, and get a room and all that good stuff. But we really wanted to encourage to teach them, and we've got Lou Bryson is a world-renowned speaker about beer, and he's going to do a couple seminars, and we've got all kinds of different seminars. We have Trogs is there too to do a pairing with our culinary team, a food pairing. So there's that, and the other neat thing too, and everyone loves Grist House, and everyone in Pittsburgh loves all the local ones, but they're not widely distributed. So, like, people in Philadelphia may not get access to Grist House, and vice versa. So we've got about 15 to 20 breweries from the east side of the state that are going to be here that Pittsburghers have never gotten to taste.
That's awesome. And you're talking about food pairing. Here's what I said to David earlier. I always thought it was just like a good burger and onion rings. That goes good with any IPA, right? But what else are we talking here?
I'll let the expert talk about that.
Everything from a good steak to a seafood dish. Beer, I've always thought actually, wine's always the partner with food, everybody says, but there's so many more different styles of beer than there are wines, and so there's a lot of opportunity out there to pair it with different foods, and so.
It'll be a fun opportunity to learn a little bit about that. Alex, when I was up at Seven Springs for our remote broadcast, was it 2 weeks ago, we were able to learn a little bit about some of the festival food that's going to be offered too.
Yeah, our culinary team's putting together a great spread of all kinds of food, and there's going to be, what was it? It was chili tater tots.
We actually have a clip from it.
Oh, can we let's see it, because I can't even remember it. That was amazing. Yeah, so food is obviously a big part of it too, and our culinary team is one of the best. And frankly, that's a good-looking couple people there. But that's the tater tot. I don't know what it is. It's going to taste darn good with any beer, I think. Are we going to taste any of this beer?
We are. I was waiting to see whether we were
the walking tacos.
Yeah, we had the walking tacos. We had the pretzel bites. We had, what was the kibasi sandwich? That looked so good.
That was a locally sourced sausage sandwich from Emo's Pit.
Looked so good. Okay, and so now the beers that we have here on the table, what do we have up?
So I brought several beers from members of the Pittsburgh Brewers Guild who are actually going to be at the festival pouring. So I brought one of ours, which is a double Hazadelic, which is one of our flagship beers that we turned into a double IPA. We have a bitter from Leaning Cask, so it's a bitter ale with Earl Grey tea. And then we have from 11th Hour a double Nocturnal Rainbow, which is Imperial Coffee Milk Stout, which would be perfect for the morning.
Wow.
And then from Oryx, which is Pittsburgh's own gluten-free brewery, their session IPA.
Okay, I'm going to try this because it's closest to me, quite honestly.
That's not the breakfast one.
This is not the breakfast one.
That's not. That's
Well, I'll try
that's
the breakfast one, too.
a gluten-free session IPA. So
Really neat. It's gluten free.
And it's good too.
There's no difference in taste.
I would never know that I'm having gluten free. It just tastes like
and it's a
great
difficult
beer.
thing to do is to brew a great beer that has no gluten in it. So these guys are knocking it out of the park with.
All right, can I ask you tell me about this one more time?
So that's an
Drink as
it's
much
an
beer as I can.
imperial coffee milk stout from 11th Hour, which is right over in Lawrenceville.
Okay.
So,
Never my
it's a higher
hometown.
octane. There you go.
That one looks thick.
That looks yummy though.
Yeah.
That looks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, coffee,
Oh, the
lactose,
flavors
milk, sugar.
in that.
Yeah.
I'm so
Oh
jealous.
wow. All right.
is just
July
not
13th, Heather. July 13th.
I know.
Well, thank you both for being here today. This was fantastic, and we look forward to the Beer Festival. The Pennsylvania Beer Festival at Seven Springs Mountain Resort is this weekend, June 22nd and 23rd. It runs from 11 a.m. until 5 each day. There will be beer tastings, music, beer education, seminars, vendors, and more. And you can save money by getting your tickets in advance online. You'll find that link at pittsburghtodaylive.com.
And to find out more about what you'll find at Beer Fest, you can join PTL After Show Facebook Live chat with Alex, talking about some of the more than 50 breweries from across the state and the seminars you'll be able to take part in that will up your beer IQ. That PTL After the Show starting at 10 o'clock this morning on the KDKA TV CBS Pittsburgh Facebook page. So look for that.
I want more.